What it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only talk.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's
All right. We are back, baby, on Phono, baby. Yes, sir. What's going on? This is KQKC, and we made it through another week. Yes, we did. Thank everybody for coming in, and hopefully you hit the like button. We got a interview today. Before we get started with the show, we got none other than Jose Benavidez, Stinger, and I'm about to drop that link for him right now. All right, and like I can say, the show must go on. I don't care if it's 5 people in here. You know, KQ, I will go ahead on and do my thing. All right, for real. All right, you can catch it on the replay if you ain't gonna catch it now. Damn it. All right. So, cause he taking out his busy time, his busy schedule to pretty much come show me some love. All right. Like I say, Jose Benavidez, I've been knowing them for a while now. Of course, Slick Rick in the chat, he been knowing them for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead on and send him this link. So he's waiting on it now. All right. So let me go ahead and do that right now, and we can get that out the way. Okay. Well, not out the way, but you know what I mean. All right. Well, first of all, let me holler at the few people that's in here right now. All right. All things. What's going on, brother? Always the first one. Ty, appreciate you that. Yeah. I appreciate you, sister, the queen. All right. Always showing love. Always showing love. And I appreciate that. Big block. What's going on? What's happening, baby? All right. Trayvon, Chew Trill, what's going on? All right. Tay, what's happening? All right. Cooking with Sir Senior. All right. What's happening? All right. Before we get in the show, I'm gonna go ahead and get Jose Benavidez Senior up here. All right. Let me send the link to him real fast. Okay. Now hold on 1 second. Okay, hold on. There we go. And there you go. All right. Okay. Put that back. Okay. Okay. He'll be coming real soon. He should get it in about a minute. All right. Yes, sir. Oh, we got Vaughn. Vaughn Green Hill is up in here. Can't wait for that Benavidez interview, OG. Yes, sir, it's coming up right now. Jose Senior is coming. I was trying to get David, but he's in Puerto Rico. But anyway, WIZE Sports Betting is up in here. What's going on? All right, heart to heart. What's going on, brother? All right, what's going on? Quick. It's in here. Bang, bang, boogie to the banging, then boogie, the bang, bang, the boogie to the beat. So unique. What's going on? All right, let me see who else we got in here. I think I got everybody in here. Heart to heart, all things okay. WIZE Sport Betting. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. And KQ, it's on time today. I'm on time today. I wasn't late. All right. What's up, Antonio King? What's going on, Big Sid? Big Sid is up in here. What's going on? LJ, what's going on? Lee Jackson, what's good with you, brother? All right. And salute to you. And if y'all have any questions, besides the questions I'm gonna ask them, y'all feel free to ask. All right. And I'd rather for you put it in a super chat, a cash app. All right. A big Bob Gunn. What's going on? And then we're gonna continue on with the show. All right. So aside about the interview, will you be taking questions from the chat? Yes, I will, heart to heart. You know, I'd rather for you put it in the Cash App. I'm gonna read it, all right? But or a super chat, all right? So, but don't worry, I will read it, okay? Now I don't think he I fixed it so he won't see the chat. Because a lot of people say dumb shit. Last time he was here, somebody mentioned cocaine and talking about his son and stuff like that. So I kind of so he won't see the chat comments. So I mean it's always an asshole somewhere. But until he come on in, and he will, because he's been waiting on it. Listen, we already heard about Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez made a 4-fight deal. A 4-fight deal with none other than Turkey Elish. Okay? Now, Turkey, I told you all, he ain't going to be outdone. One thing about a dictator, they want it their way or no way. And I'm telling you right now, Canelo probably going to get paid damn near $1 billion just so he can have his way. For real. Now, the Jake Paul fight, that's scrapped. That ain't happening. Okay? That's not happening. That fight is gone. And also, Terence Crawford, he has been mentioned in this lawsuit that is going on, the federal lawsuit that's going against Avada. Now, I don't know what is what, but it's just an investigation. That's all it is. Investigation and no arrest and nothing like that. They're not saying nobody did anything wrong. All right, let me make that clear. Because I don't want nobody jumping on me. They're not saying anybody did anything wrong. They just want to make it clear. All right. They just want to, check out some things. Victor Conte also been named in that lawsuit. You got also Vada in that lawsuit also, and Snack. So we're gonna have to see what happens, with that, lawsuit and what the investigation found out. Because basically it's kind of like what they can see or what they can find. So that's just pretty much a seek and find type of investigation. Okay. All right. What's going on, Tara? What's going on, Farid? What's going on, Supreme Cam? It's up in here. What's going on with you, brother? All right. Yes, sir. Snack under attack. Yeah. Hey, I mean, now I know Victor Conte. Everybody know his past. Everybody know what he has done. So let's see what happens with that. I don't, I think he's been off of parole. So I don't know what is what. So, but one thing about it is, if y'all doing something, I'm talking these fighters, man, they're going to find out. They're going to find out. You know why? Because Victor's a snitch. Victor is a snitch. What's up, Crush, the legend? What's going on with you, brother? Yeah, he is a snitch. So, like I say, and I'm always going to say that, why do goddamn 10 when you can tell on a friend? That's how I see it. Why do 10 when you can tell on a friend? Come on, Jose. Come on, man. All right, let me send it to him again. Come on, dude. I don't want to call him. All right. You know what? I do this. I'll call until I send it. Okay, in case he waiting on it. I mean, in case he, whatever. Well, yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay. Because he was late, too, with Mill City. Don't know why. Well, when you're in Puerto Rico. Okay. I sent the link. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, they are in Puerto Rico, and it must be nice. Must be nice. Taking a vacation. It's getting a lap dance. You get a lap dance, man. Yeah, you know, and I know he been busy, and he been getting a lot of phone calls here in Puerto Rico chilling. Yeah, here in Puerto Rico chilling, man. Man, they enjoying themselves, you know, and quite natural, you know, quite natural. You know, you coming off a big win like this, and that is a big win, you know, that they had the other night, and they did good. Also, selling out and also pay-per-views. I forgot what the numbers were, but they did all around. They did a good job, you know, and he don't have no boxing background that I know of. You know, he never was a fighter or nothing like that. Just a dad that got his sons into boxing. And like he stated, I never thought my sons would be a boxer or they would be at this pinnacle of their life. You know, so that's how that's how he see it. All right, what's up, Chase? Money. What's going on, DC? What's going on? Morrell had only one professional fights. It was a win, not a great win. Yeah, it was a win. But I think it was a great win. Let me tell you why, DC. Because Morrell is a one-hitter quitter. Morrell was a standout amateur. Better than some of these pros that have been fighting for years. Oh, sorry about that. You know, so that's why I can say it was a great win. You know, because he proven that it was a great win. Because David took his best punch, and he thought David was hurt in one of the fights. I mean, one of the punches. He said, "Oh no, he good." Then when he got knocked down, he said, "Oh man, is David hurt? No. Oh, okay, he good." You know, because David Morrell ain't nothing nice. He ain't nothing nice, and they give him all the credit after the fight. You know, so let me do this again. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah, I'm doing it right. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing it right. Okay. There we go. Then send. Okay. Okay, there we go. So anyway, all right, now I sent it. And of course, he was late the other day with Mill City. So okay, we just have to wait. But while we waiting, okay, we could get on into the show, okay, and which I was gonna do afterwards. But we can start right now. Well, now Earl Spence, okay, Earl Spence, and don't worry, he'll show up. All right, now Earl Spence has been offered the truth. The truth is still worth the money. The truth, they still want to see how he gonna look at a higher weight class. I'm happy for Earl Spence. I'm glad for Earl Spence. Earl Spence needs this, right? And this give him confidence. This give him a chance to see that people still believe in him. You know, he still got fans like me. And now he got a four fight contract worth $200 million. So now, and that's from Amazon Prime. So I mean, somebody like Earl Spence or think he still have a few years left. Now, me, I didn't write him off, but I didn't want to see him get any more damage done. You know, and I'm talking about physical damage. You know, to the brain, to the eye. You know, but now this goes to show you. This goes to show you that that Earl Spence is going to be hopefully the same Earl Spence. You know, he should be fighting at 154, but I think he'd be better off served fighting at 160. Okay. Now, this is what Floyd Mayweather, everybody's saying that Earl Spence should be at 160. So let's see what the future holds for him. Let's see what happens. And he still need a trainer. He still need a trainer. All right. What's up, Cedric? All right. Okay, here come Jose. Yes, sir. All right, we're going to stop right there. And we got Jose Benavidez in the building, y'all. What's going on, Jose?
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for the invite.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. Man, I know you relaxing and chilling and having a good time. And congratulations on the win. I appreciate
No,
it.
for sure, man. I'm having a good time here. I'm here in Puerto Rico. First time in Puerto Rico. It's beautiful right here. Let me show you a little bit of Puerto Rico here.
Okay. It must be nice. Man.
Beautiful place,
Wow.
man. I'm enjoying a little short vacation, brother.
Man, look, congratulations to you, man. You deserve it. You deserve it, you know. You probably didn't see this coming, you know. That you would be sitting on Puerto Rico enjoying a good win from your son. You know, I mean, your son showed up and showed out Saturday. I mean, he was the bomb Saturday. Now,
Yeah, very satisfied with the performance. You know, we had a great plan. We knew that we were fighting a young fighter, hungry, very talented, very decorated amateur. So we had to find a way how to neutralize all his weapons, you know? So we knew that in there we had to go right away and work that body as soon as possible without him finding out that the condition was going away so we can make him fight. And that was a great plan. David was throwing uppercuts, body shots, hooks upstairs, Golovkin shots, and it worked out good.
yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. That was one of my questions I was gonna ask you. Was that the game plan that for David to go to the body to
Yeah, yeah.
slow down that movement, you know?
Yeah, that's what, like I said, you know, we had a great plan against a great fighter, very decorated amateur. Like I said, you know, we knew that he was bringing his hands up too much. He would leave that body open, and you know that's more of the amateur style kind of, you know, and he hasn't really changed that because we knew that he had really great legs, man. So we right away, you know, like I said, you know, we gotta go in there, touch that body. You know, a lot of people don't understand that the body is a very good place to start with. You know, when you have a guy that has good legs, you know, without them knowing, you know, we took his legs away. And by the time he kind of realized that he wanted to move, he couldn't move, you know? So that's
Right.
why he says, oh, I don't know what happened. You know, I just, you know, nothing worked. You know, of course, when you don't have legs, you know, but that was the
Right.
biggest thing, you know, focusing on the body and taking those legs away in order for us to keep doing what we did, you know, the uppercut, the body shots, and you know, David in the inside is a really good fighter. So yeah, that was the plan. David executed the plan to perfection, and he controlled the fight, and he won unanimous.
Yes. Now, Jose, I want to touch on this because I have a hard time stomaching this from Teddy Atlas. Okay, Teddy
Yeah.
Atlas believes that, and I mentioned this when I called y'all fight the other night, that that David was doing tactics that is illegal by knocking down the jab arm and punching with the straight right.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, I mean, come on. You know, if you're gonna talk about illegal, he got hit when he was grabbed by the referee. We didn't say nothing. You know, I
right,
mean, we didn't complain. You know that knockdown was not a knockdown. You know, David slipped. He hit the arm. You know, we didn't say nothing about that. You know, I mean, but at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people are gonna try to find stuff. You know, to to talk about and this and that. Nothing was illegal in there. Everything was great. We had a great fight. We beat this guy easy. We made it look easy. It was a good fight. My respects to David Morrell, great fighter, really good fighter, strong fighter, very dangerous fighter. He hits really hard, you know. But at the end of the day, David neutralized everything and did what he had to do to win the fight. But there was nothing illegal in there, bro.
Yeah. I know, cause I know that wasn't illegal. I mean, they do it all the time. You know, it wasn't no dirty tactics or
But
anything like that.
can you do it is the question. Not anybody can do it. What David did, you know.
Right. Yes. Right. You got to be a certain height, you know, and things like that. So now the power. I heard you mention the power. How did David say the power on Morrell power was? Was
You know
Morrell
what?
power?
You know what? David said that he hit a little hard, but nothing to put him in trouble. And in my opinion, I think David got hit with like two big shots. You know, the big
Mhm,
shot was when Morrell was in the corner. David stepped in and he caught him with the right hand, and that. But David kept throwing a lot of punches. The other punch that I see that was a big shot when the referee was holding David, and he
mhm,
got hit with that unexpected shot. You know, those are the only two big shots, and the other ones were pretty decent. You know, the other ones were good shots. You know, nothing to
mhm.
take away from David Morrell. You know, he did connect some good shots, but not to a point where David was hurt and we needed to grab or do something like that. You know?
Exactly. You know, and what David has set his own path at Saturday night when over the win over Morrell. Now I know Morrell only had 11 fights going into the fight, but now what do you all and what do David think about what Canelo Alvarez is doing?
Yeah, I know we don't. You know, Canelo can do whatever he wants. We don't really pay attention to what he does. You know, there's
Okay.
so many things right now. You know, he's bringing a little guy up to 168. He went Terrence Crawford. It's too small. Now I
Mhm.
heard that he's fighting Jake Paul. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, we don't really focus on that. We focus on ourselves. You
Good.
know, we want to fight
Good.
better, be bold, Surdo Ramirez, or whoever the fans want to see David with. You know, we've proven ourselves, and we have been proving ourselves, and we just want to give the fans a great fight. You know, whoever the people want, whoever wants to step in there and fight, those are the
Mhm,
fighters that we want to get. You know, I think B-Ball's a dangerous fighter. Benavidez, super dangerous fighter. Surdo
mhm,
Ramirez is another great fighter, you know. So I think those are the three ones that we're looking at. If we can make those fights happen, those are the ones that David wants. So
mhm.
let's see, you know.
Yeah, you know, I always said David. I call him the phenom. I call him a throwback fighter. Cause he reminds me of a throwback fighter. He haven't never said no to an opponent, and now he wants Bibble first. Um, then he wants Better Biz second. You
Yeah.
know, and I think that's a good fight between him and Bibble. And now a lot of people underestimate David because of his foot movement. And no matter what, he will walk you down, and you have to fight him sooner or later. You know, and that's what I like about how David fights. You know.
Yeah, I think a fighter like David is always going to be underestimated, you know, because
Mhm.
we're always fighting good people, guys that
Yeah.
have like Boo Boo, like he man, you know, he make me sweat. Boo Boo, Andrade make me sweat because a lot of people were saying, oh, Boo Boo's going to expose David. He's so awkward and so fast and small. You know, he's going to make David look like an amateur. And look what happened. Caleb
Right.
Plant, the same thing, you know. So
Hmm.
I think the a fighter like David's always going to be criticized, you know. But we keep showing, we keep coming up, we keep showing, and we make those
Hmm.
fights look easy. And you always see something different about David, you know. Now you
Hmm.
saw something different, something that nobody has ever seen. The Golovkin shots, the pull down the hand, the body shots, the uppercuts, the defense, and all that. So on the next fight, I think you guys are going to see more of a David. He's only 28 years old, but he's so focused. He's so connected with God and the universe and the vibrations and a lot of things, man. You know, finally he found himself in life, and plus, you know, he's having another baby on the way. He has
Oh,
another
okay.
baby on the way.
Congratulations. Mhm,
Thank you. So we're super
mhm.
happy with my grandkids, and he's just a family guy, man, and he spends a lot of time with the kids, and that's what makes him very dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, all that, and I think that fight Saturday, I think that brought out the best. I think that brought out the best of David. I mean, cause that's the best David Benavidez I seen through Kellen Plant, through Demetrius Andrade, Anthony Durrell. I mean, that was the best David I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
he's gonna keep improving little by little. Like I said, he's only 28 years old, and you guys are
Mhm,
seeing, and that's good that people underestimate him. Because
mhm,
at the end of the day, I look at everything after the fight. I spend the whole night looking over to see what the commentating people are saying, the comments, and
mhm,
and what we need to work on.
mhm,
So we just try to get better and better and give the fans what they want. And
mhm,
we don't. I don't get mad. What people say about the comments and all that. We just
mhm,
try to get better at what people say. I don't take nothing personally. Uh,
mhm,
we need to keep proving ourselves, and we're never gonna stop learning. So I pay attention to all that, and I want to thank all the fans and everybody that says those comments, and all that. We just want to get better.
mhm. Okay. Now, let me ask you this: was David Morrell the best fighter David has ever fought, in your opinion?
You know what? I'm gonna say to this point, yes, because every fighter, when we
Mhm,
fought Boo Boo, that was the best fighter we ever faced.
mhm,
When we fought Kelly Plant, that was the best fighter we ever fought. Now with this one, he's a two-time world champion, two-division champion, very decorated amateur. We never underestimate David Morrell. We
mhm,
knew that we're fighting one of the best fighters in our career, So that's why we focus, and we never underestimate nothing he did. So looking back at that fight, I mean, I don't know if he was the best fighter we ever fought. David made
mhm,
it look so easy, and dominated and all that.
mhm,
So I think he's the one that hit harder of all of them. That I can
mhm,
say for sure. But different styles, you know. I don't know what happened to it. Like I said, I knew the body plan was going to work, but I didn't know it was going to affect him that much because at the end of the day, I think he showed up a lot and he was just looking for one shot, you know? And
yeah.
but I will say, yeah, that this was the hardest because of his resume and young and strong and hungry. I would probably say that, but I think the next fight is gonna be fucking the biggest and more dangerous fights if we fight people already beef, you know. But those
Yeah.
guys are fucking animals.
Yeah, I know that gonna be a great fight. Between both of them, Bivol and Benavidez.
And even if we throw Zurdo Ramirez in there, that's another tough fight.
Yes, yes, but like I say, David, he's tall, and did it take him a while to get acclimated to 175? I mean, 168 to 175. Sometimes when you jump up in weight, you don't look your best.
Man, any weight, anything, cruiserweight, 175, 168. The biggest thing I'll tell you right now, the connection. We've been through a lot, me, David, and the whole team, and everything. When fame comes, we kind of lost ourselves, and we kind of start thinking, and you have people talking behind your ear and all that. And I'll be honest with you, the last camp was a really kind of not good camp. But
Mhm.
this camp was the best camp ever in my life. The energy,
Oh,
the
okay.
relationship with David, we went through a lot. On the last camp, we were about to go our separate ways, to be honest with you. We were
Wow.
very close to, I was almost quitting, man, to be honest, with so many things, that we done together so good. And then other people come and they want to change things and this and that. And it was just so hard for me, to accept that. So, but on this camp, we sat down and we saw our mistakes, of both of us mistakes, and
Mhm.
man, we rejuvenate uh, better than ever. It's like we both of us, I believe more in God, and and
Mhm.
and and the connection that we have, me, David, and Junior, Jose Benavidez Jr. It's amazing,
Mhm.
man, and that's why this camp was so dangerous, also because we reconnected, and and we went back to the fundamentals and basics, and we took over, and that's why we came super strong, and
Mhm.
better than ever, and sometimes that's what happens in other teams. They don't fix those things. Those are very important. The good vibe you bring to the good energy that you bring to the camp, you know. And if something's bothering you, you know, you're gonna get hurt, and things are gonna happen. Just the bad vibrations and bad energy, you know.
Mhm.
But this camp was the best energy, the good vibes, and everything was to the point. So that's why we're so successful. And having
Wow.
this, and I'm telling you this
Mhm.
now, you know, having this like what we had, fuck, nobody can stop us.
Wow, man. You know, that what it's all about. On training camp, you're supposed to work on things, right? You're supposed to work on things that you need to work on when you're fighting, but also you got to work on your inner self.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
right.
You know, the
And
thing is, what people don't understand, you know, when you have something, you have a little doubt. The fighters have a little doubt. They can't
mhm,
sleep. They make it bigger, you know, and things that are not real, you know. You start
mhm,
focusing on those things because they take possession of you. But when you have you have God in your side, you have peace, and you feel great, man. That's, oh my God, you know, you just keep getting better and better and better, you know. So, and that's what happened with us. And you know, the love, you know, I go there and hug him and I tell him I love him, and he comes back and tells me he loves me. Thank you, Dad. Thank you
mhm.
for this. We had a great day. You know, it's just, man, you know, the your mind is so powerful when you start feeding your mind with good positive energy, you know.
uh, yes, yes, yes. So, so Jose, when we gonna see Junior back in the ring?
You know, he stopped that guy in the 6th round. So
Mhm.
we're looking at maybe getting a fight with Lara for the world title or
Okay.
Caballo Bronco, Adames. You know, those are the two ones that we're trying to get an opportunity to fight with. So
Mhm.
we just needed to come back and prove ourselves, and we're working on that. Hopefully, like I said, Adames or Lara. So that's another good fight. And don't
Okay.
forget, we got Diego Pacheco also. He's looking at
Oh yeah, that's right, Pacheco. Yes, he had a great win 2 weeks
okay.
ago.
So with him, you know, hopefully, if the
Mhm,
manager of Berlanga's listening right now, let's make that fight happen. Berlanga, let's make it happen. You know, that's the fight that we want. Berlanga next. If not,
mhm.
we want Jaime Munguia, you know, or M. Billy, Skull, anybody, you know, you guys know Team Benavidez, man. We want to give you guys the best fight, so we'll fight anybody.
Oh yes, yes sir. All right. Anybody got any questions out there? Yeah. Team Benavidez. I will say this: y'all been fighting everybody, and I have been seeing David over the years on coming up, coming up, coming up, and
Yeah,
and he been on fire. I mean, he been doing everything that he needs to do.
yeah, for
Going in
sure,
there,
for sure, man.
yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why Mike Tyson says, "Man, the Mexican monster."
Mexican monster, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, man. So what he's doing is great. Y'all got a great camp over there with Pacheco also added into that mix.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Does
Hmm.
do the fans, you know, I got nothing but respect for Mike Tyson, man. You know, when he
Hmm.
fought Jake Paul, man, I was shedding bullets, man. I'm like, please don't hurt Mike Tyson, please, please, please,
Uh,
please
uh,
let him go through the decision, you know, make his little money and don't. But I heard that he's fighting Canelo, but I think the Canelo fight is
it's off.
off.
Yeah,
I,
it's off now. Yeah,
it's
it's
off.
off now. Yeah.
Now I want to ask the fans: would they want to see the Mexican monster face Jake Paul?
You know, David might slip. David might slip and hit him with something, and he might knock him out, man. So,
Yeah, I would love to make the revenge against my big fighter that I admire, Mike Tyson. We will
mhm.
get the revenge and knock what's his name, Jake Paul out.
Yeah, yeah. We got a subscriber said, man, take them Mexican dates in 2026, and now that Doug Nello is fighting in Saudi Arabia. He said, take
Yeah,
the Mexican dates. Yeah,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Well, I will say this: the Mexican people got behind you all tremendously, a lot now. They
Yeah, for
knowing,
sure, man. It was super
yeah,
exciting, you know, being at that T-Mobile Arena sold out. Everybody was yelling Mexico, Mexico. You know, finally, you know, we keep proving ourselves, you know. And I
right.
think little by little, the Mexican people and everybody all over the world, you know, they're accepting David. Like I said, we keep proving ourselves. and we come and we show up, you know, and we give you guys a good fight. So I'm so happy, man, and I was so exciting, you know, when people were cheering Mexico, Mexico, I got goosebumps all over my body, man.
Yeah. Wow. Because when you was in the T-Mobile ring, you know, if you just stand there and look all around, you be like, man, I guess you said we made it, you know. But I know y'all had big fights before that, you know, with Kellen Plant, things like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
that was kind of a special fight because I'm gonna have to be honest. I had David Morrell pretty much pulling it out
Yeah.
because of the big puncher, the two combos he put someone in. You know, I said, wow, this is a dangerous fight for David. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
David,
No.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, David can get knocked out. You know,
Yeah.
I said, wow, you know, but David,
We knew that. We knew that he was a very dangerous fighter, but that's why we had to reconnect and get everything right on the dot. We couldn't do anything wrong, you know. Any little mistake would have cost us a loss, you know. So it was a perfect timing. It was everything I lined up, you know, and everything was great because we never underestimate David Morrell.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So we got a subscriber, Akila Nater. He want to know when is David looking to get back in the ring?
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go to Saudi for the Better Beef Ball fight, and
Oh, y'all
you know
decided to
now.
go. Okay, y'all
Now,
decided to go. Okay.
yeah, now they're saying that they put it up there, you know, that David's the mandatory. Well, actually, the winner of David Benavidez and Morrell was going to be the mandatory for WC to face Beat or B-Ball. Now the WBA is doing the same thing. So,
Mhm.
you know, I hope Better Beef wins because if B-Ball wins, maybe there could be a third fight. You know, so we're gonna
Right.
go out there and make sure. You know, I think we got the winner of that. So if not, you know, we're thinking about fighting Sula Ramirez. You know, if not,
Mhm.
you know, fuck it, we'll fight Jake Paul. You know, we
But
gotta stay
that's
active.
okay.
You know, we
Right,
gotta stay
right.
active.
Stay active, yes. Now, Jose, what I like what David said that y'all build your fan base over in America, and I support that 100%. And I like that he wanted to fight here in America,
Yeah,
in front of his fans. I like to hear that, you know, because I think American boxing, you know, is getting in disarray, you
yeah,
know, so but y'all putting on good fights. Y'all fighting good people, you know, so that's what I like about it, you know.
yeah. We should keep it here. You know, fight here,
And-
Las Vegas, L.A. or Texas. You know, why not?
Mhm. Exactly. Exactly. You know, so but if there anyone else got any questions in the chat, okay. But David, like T said, look, David deserve a big payday. He
You
deserve a
know,
big payday.
we're gonna work on it. You know, things will happen little by little. We're proving ourselves. You know, I see a better future for David now with this win. So now, you know, he's gonna be able to ask for a little bit more with it. But you know what? But you know, Al Hammond has been taking care of David very well. You know,
Mhm,
no complaints about that. But hey, you know, why not make the
mhm.
big bucks like the other ones?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you all earned it, and I told Samson the same thing. You know, David is fighting everybody. You know, he's fighting everybody. He's taking chances. He's taking chances, and you can't say that for a lot of fighters. You know, he's taking chances. What's right for him, and
Yeah.
and his weight class. You know, so you all keep doing what you're doing, man. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
for sure, for sure. We're here. You know, we want to give the fans what they want. We want to give exciting fights, and the only reason we're doing that is
mhm,
because we come from nothing, man. And the only way to make history is fucking fighting the fucking animals of the division. You know, we don't
right.
want we don't want guys that that we know we're gonna beat. No, we want tough fights because that takes the best out of David. And you know, we want people to sit down, get up, sit down, get up, and that's the only way we're gonna do that by getting hard fights and and make history. And we want to be known by the Benavidez team. Benavidez never ran from nobody.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Well, they can't say that right now. They can't say that, you know, because now big fights. Akila Nature, he's once again in the super chat. He said once again, big fights are slim. He said big fights at Slam. Is Zerto an option at cruiserweight? Maybe.
Yeah. That's the one. That well, like I said, we're trying to see the winner of Better Beef and Bebo. Any of them, we'll fight anybody. If that doesn't happen, we'll probably go to Zurdo Ramirez, and if that doesn't happen, fuck it, we go with Jake Paul. I mean,
I
we
heard
got
that.
something.
Yeah, I mean, Dave deserves a payday, man, and Dave is humble. He's humble, but I'm gonna tell you, when he get mad, he get mad. You know,
Yeah.
yes, man. But
Well,
he
well,
sold that fight. He sold that fight, man. He sold that fight. You know, no doubt about it. So we got another super chat about Marquis. He said, "Salute all and thank you for all that you." Oh, okay, he talking to me. Never mind. Okay, all right, that's it. He was talking to me, but he putting in a lot of work, and I appreciate you and David, the whole
thank you.
team over there.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Really appreciate it. Thank you,
yes,
bro.
sir. So
Take
keep
care.
keep on putting on good fights, okay?
Do that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you so much for the invite. Bye.
Okay, all right. Have a good one. All right. All right, man. Okay, nobody having too many questions, but I noticed, I noticed, Jose, baby, he want that Paul, he want that money, baby, he want that money. He want that money by Jake Paul. He want that Jake Paul money. He mentioned that twice, 3 times, I think. We'll fight Jake Paul. We'll fight Jake Paul. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Okay. He's on vacation. He did say he didn't have a lot of time, and I don't want to keep him long. So I hope you all enjoyed that interview. He's a good guy. I've been knowing him for a while, and him and David, but he's in Puerto Rico, and David's not there, so he came on anyway, you know. So and I'm glad y'all did, Angie. I'm glad y'all did because he's a guy that now, they get it. They get it. All right. What's up, Perceivable Mac? Great. And man, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I had a choice of Samson. Y'all seen him before a couple times. So I wanted David, but of course he couldn't do it right now. And he got a baby on the way. And that's good. Man, shit. I don't know how many times you make a baby the way he be working out. But fighting Jake builds your fan base and gets you a big bag. Yes, heart to heart. And look, they're not stupid. They're not stupid. They know that they got to make their own way. They know they got to make their own way. They know that they can't sit there and keep on talking about Canelo. Ain't no way. So they know that hey, look, and this is what David did and went up to 175. He went up to 175 and he said, look, I'm going to 175 and I'll make my own name. And that's what he's doing. He's making his own name like Saturday night. Now, it was a sold out arena. And like Jose just said, Mexico. It was loud in there, And I heard him on the other interview, what he was saying that he just, took it all in. He took it all in. But I'm going to tell you this. And I saw it in the chat. I forgot who put it in there. That's going to be a very dangerous fight between David and Beterbiev. This is not Morrell. Beterbiev can slap you with a backhand and knock you out. So I like it. I like that they're not doing what Canelo's doing. Now, we have to admit, and I like Canelo. And I know Deezy, she likes Canelo. But I'm sorry, Canelo just wants that bag now. It's all over for him as far as fighting. He wants that damn money. And guess who got it? Turkey got it. He got unlimited cash off of somebody else's war, but he got it. And Canelo Alvarez, I found out, because I wanted to make sure that that Canelo's not doing no shady shit. Okay? And what I mean by shady shit is no leaving. But I found out, all right, what's up, Everything Boxer? He just got off. But I did ask you a question, Everything Boxer, right? And he said, yes, David Morrell was the hardest puncher they ever faced. But still, you know, okay. Oh, okay. What's going on? He said he was being sarcastic with the J. Paul comment. Yeah, I know he was. Yeah, I know he was. He would like to fight J. Paul for the money, maybe, entertainment wise, but not right now in his career. Not right now. David's on his way up. I like David. He's on his way up. David is a fighter don't want to fight no J. Paul. He said he wants legs. Okay, there you go. There you go. Right. I was just about to say that. Yeah. See, David ain't like that. David want to fight meaningful fights. He wants Benavidez, Batavia. He wants Bivol, and they want good fights. And now his dad say they're in a good space. You just heard Jose say they're in a good space spiritually. That's a good thing. They all on the same page because the last fight, he said they're going to walk away. They was going to break up. So, man, I mean, I'm glad they didn't, but, man, I think this was the best fight David Benavidez fought since I seen him fighting. Now, like Jose said, and we're going to get to the show in a minute. All right, we'll get to the show in a minute. But like David said, Jose said that his son going to be fighting. Jose's junior. Okay, he's going to be fighting pretty soon. And but with Esther Laura, I think they're trying to make a fight with him. Okay. Now, I will say this. Jose, he's right, by them going into a different direction, David Benavidez versus Jahad. Well, yeah, I don't know who they focusing on right now, but they want the winner. Now he told me, all right, appreciate the interview, KQ. Man, hey, man, everything, Bob, appreciate you, man. So they're going on to Saudi. They're going to see Turkey. Now, he said they thought about it. They weren't going to go at first, well, but they've been invited over, and they're going to go. All right? Now, he didn't say that in this interview, but when I talked with him, he said they're going to go, and I think they put him on David as the number one or something like that, the WA, but because he got the belt from Morrell and his belt also. So they will be in line to fight the winner of Batavia and Bivol. Now, he don't want it to be a trilogy. So that's why he wants Batavia to win. So it won't be a trilogy. So once you lose twice, then okay. They don't want to do it a third time. So, but I appreciate it. I appreciate David. I do. Because when I say throwback fighter, he's a throwback fighter. And that's what I call a throwback fighter that will fight anybody. Darrell, Plant. I mean, Charlo. I'm not Charlo. I'm sorry, that was what you call. But he has, you name it, he had fought him. And I like it. I like it. And hopefully, like you said, David Benavidez can be known as the fighter that fought everybody. He can be known as that fighter that fought everybody. Did not take no shortcuts. Did not take a fight with a bomb just for a payday. You see? Because let's be honest now, we got a lot of fighters out here that will take that payday. Don't care how they fight. Don't care if they knock that person out in the first round. They will take that payday. Because it's all about the Benjamins, right? It's all about the Benjamins. Now, A1, who's on? What's going on, baby? He said, man, did you guys if Anthony Yarde is an option as a stay busy fight if he can't get any of those fights. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. They want to stay busy. I do know that. They want to stay busy. So, I mean, he was being funny about the Jake Paul fight, everything, but they want to stay busy, though. I do know that. Okay? So, what's up, Big Dog Willie, baby, in that? Super chat. Oh, Big Dog Willie. He said, Canelo makes me sick. He said, if Canelo fight Jake Paul, no, that been called off. That's a scrap. They scrapped it. That fight ain't going to happen. All right? He might as well retire. He'll be part of the clown show along with Mike Tyson. Benavidez reminds me of Duran. Want all the smoke with no hesitation. You damn right. I like it. I like it. Now, I was saying earlier, I had to check and see when did that contract end with Canelo and PBC. I wasn't for sure. I thought, you know how people, everybody saying everything. All these content creators, they clickbaiting and this and that. So I called Samson. And he said, man, his contract already ended. I didn't know that. He said he only had a 3-fight deal. I thought that contract ended in September. He said, no. He said, no. He's a free agent now. No wonder Canelo going back and forth. No wonder Turkey said, man, look, I got an extra $1 million. Can they beat that? I got an extra $3 million. Can they beat that? So there you go. Now, Pacheco. He mentioned Pacheco. All right? And I appreciate you, Big Dog Willie, not a super chat. All right? Now, he mentioned Pacheco. Now, Pacheco, great fighter. He got a damn great stable over there, you know? What's going on, Rana? What's going on, Raina? How you doing? I call her Rihanna. Well, I'm thinking of Rihanna for shit. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah. Pacheco, he wants Pacheco to get a big fight. You know. So I mean, he got a great stable over there. And because Pacheco just fought with Nelson, and Nelson wasn't, he's from that Terrence Crawford camp, and that fight that was what 2 weeks ago or something like that, and so, but it is what it is. But you gotta stay busy. That's one thing about it. In the sport of boxing, you got to stay busy. And Earl Spence, and you know what? I was going to say, look, Earl Spence can't be sitting up here, sitting out that long. But no, Earl Spence trying to get his body together. He's trying to get himself together. He's trying to get, together so when he do fight, because allegedly he signed a 4-fight deal. 4-fight deal. Pacheco ain't ready for yet. He needs 2 more years. Okay. Yeah, he's young. Yeah, one thing about it, he's young. Now, I don't know Jose, them trying to push him along or not. I don't know. I should have asked him that, though. Because Pacheco is kind of young. I think he's only 21. I don't even think he's 21. But he's a big guy. But still, if you ain't ready, you ain't ready. But now, one more thing about the interview. That was not a dirty tactic. Okay? Now, everything boxing, Key is in here. He used to box, and I'm not mistaken. And what Teddy Atlas was trying to say was that it was illegal for what David was doing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Because I mentioned that when I was calling the fight. I said, I like how David knocking down, pushing down his right jab, right arm. In the southpaw stance, the right is a jab. And he was pushing it down and coming up with the right. Why is that illegal? Why is that a semi-dirty tactic? Now, they say they practice that. I have seen a lot of fighters that do that. Matter of fact, fighters in the southpaw stance, they either catch you with the forearm, go down the middle with the left. So how is that illegal? And that would just, that mind boggles me. All right? Now, tell me, how is that illegal? All right? I'm going to drop the link in case somebody want to come in and chime in. All right? On the interview. All right? So, or just to chime in, goddamn it. All right. All right. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna pin it, but there you go. Now, but overall, I think it was a good fight. And Cheech, I like your comment. You said, I forgot what it was, but I saw it on the corner of my eye, and that's why I mentioned it. I said Al Hammond was advising Canelo all doing Canelo and PBC milking that turkey bag. Canelo all doing Canelo and PBC. Well, listen, at the end of the day, it's up to Canelo. All right? Canelo chooses who he wants to fight. Like he said, he don't have to do anything. But come on now. Let's not be naive. All right? Let's call it what it is. Canelo's taking an easy fight now in this stage in his career because he can. Because right now, why that Terence Crawford fight not happening is because if they ain't part of the 4-fight deal, it's not. It's because he might be dangerous. He might step on that legacy. All right? And I'm talking about Bud Crawford. Because Bud Crawford is agile, fast, switching from orthodox to southpaw will confuse Canelo. So think about it. Think about it. What's up, Barbara D? You just missed the interview, but that's okay. Good to see you, though. All right? Good to see you. All right? So they're going to link right there. So that's, we got to be honest. Let's just call it what it is. And let's not pussyfoot around. All right? Like everything boxing say. Goddamn it, your bottom lip might bleed. All right? You bite your bottom lip. Because Canelo, all he's doing now is getting the money. Collecting the money. He ain't fighting no killers. He ain't fighting for no legacy. He figured his legacy is already carved in stone. So now he is building up that generational wealth. That's what he's doing. Y'all can say this, y'all can say that. Because when y'all talk about Canelo, all y'all doing is talking about what he used to do. Ain't what he's doing today. Let's be honest. Try it. You can't do it. Try it. You can't do it. Because why? He ain't doing shit today. That's why. But collecting that money. His name still is ringing out. His name still means something to the Mexican people. And what he do? He will cash out on that. And that's what happened overnight. And I'm talking about overnight. Because this happened overnight. The Jake Paul fight is off. And also Crawford fight is off. And now you sign a 4-fight deal? Wow. Man. So what that tell you? Now, don't bite your bottom lip. Gervonta Davis. You got to step up, baby. Like I told y'all, he going to have to make a statement. He going to have to make a statement after Lamont Roach. He going to have to make a statement. All right? Yes, sir. What's going on? Everything boxing. What's going on, Key?
KQ, what's happening, man? Great show.
Man, appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. What's
Yeah,
happening with you, man?
yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm boxing, man. Boxing full of shit. It's the only sport where you get a fight announcement, then it's off, then it's back on, then it's
Yeah.
off again. I mean, this shit is a circus, man.
That's
The
what I'm saying.
circus.
Overnight, I'm talking about, and and it's tug of war with Canelo. And why?
So
Why?
what's supposed to be going on now? So the Jake Paul is off and Crawford still off, or is Crawford back on?
No, Crawford's off too. He signed a 4-fight deal. They're trying to get Jamal in one of the fights. He gonna fight in May, on Riyadh season, September Riyadh season, and 2 fights in 2026. This is what Turkey is saying, and it's on I think Fight Hype or Fight Hub. He's saying that, and he said
Man,
he's the lion. That what Turkey said. He's the lion.
but
So
man, that dude is ridiculous. Like that Canelo Alvarez is a fucking he ridiculous. Jamal Charlo,
yes,
come on, man.
Jamal Charlo.
Like that like to me, no disrespect to Jamal Charlo, right? And I would love for Jamal Charlo to get a payday, if they gonna pay him the big bucks. So
Right.
don't get that twisted. But let's just look at this for what it is. Jamal Charlo, that's just damn near as bad as fighting Jake Paul. I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect Jamal Charlo like that. But come on, man, Jamal Charlo been out of the ring how long?
A
Jamal
long ass
Charlo then had
fight.
Jamal Charlo that fought one fight in like 5 years, damn near.
He's in
Come
rehab.
on, man.
Man, he's in rehab. I mean, he's in a out of doctor rehab.
Yeah,
Because
then been in a rehab facility. You talking about fighting Jim? Like that shit is. Come on, man.
yeah,
Like that's ridiculous.
yeah, it is. I don't know where boss is going. But it seems like we have to look every day to see if something change. I mean, first the Crawford fight was on, now it's off. Then Jake Paul, trash fight. But big payday though, but trash fight. And like I said earlier, Canelo feels that hey, I can do this, and they allow him to do it. Boxing's the only sport where you pretty much let people do what they want and not make them. Because technically he should have fought David Benavidez, to be honest with you, a long time ago. He been his mandatory
What?
for I don't know how long.
But what other sport does somebody get to just flat out duck somebody like that for years after years after years, and you got millions of fans defending that shit?
Mhm.
I don't
No,
understand that.
now I see Teach in the chat saying Bud fight Canelo in September. Well, we don't know that. All right. Now, what I hear, he's not. Turkey didn't even mention his name in September. He just said Canelo gonna have a fight in September. But why you didn't say Bud? Bud and
And,
Canelo gonna fight in September. He just said Canelo gonna have a fight in May. He gonna have a fight in September. He didn't say with Bud Crawford. Then he mentioned Jamel. And he mentioned another name. I forgot what the other name he mentioned. So he mentioned 2 names out of the 4-fight deal. So I don't know.
yeah, man, this shit it's ridiculous. Another thing I'll be seeing KQ, and I know you see this, right?
What's that?
Every time Canelo Alvarez chooses to fight, one of these dudes that he don't have no business fighting, they'll always the media dudes, they protect Canelo because they be scared to say something bad about him because they scared they're not gonna get an interview. If you notice, every time, like when he fought Jermell Charlo, they tried to say that he was gonna fight Benavidez next, right?
Right.
Oh well, he's fighting Jermell Charlo, but he gonna fight Benavidez in September. When he fought Jaime Munguia, they did the same thing. When he fought Berlanga, they did the same thing. They always continue to use David Benavidez's name, right, to protect Canelo. Like, oh, well, he's doing this because he's going to fight Benavidez the next fight. They continue to do that instead of just saying what it is. When he flat out basically said he ain't never fight Benavidez because ain't nobody going to give him no 200 million guarantee.
Right.
So he's telling you.
See, everything about, see, that's the thing. I know he's making more than that on this deal right now. So he can get that money. He can tell Turkey, hey, look, we'll fight. Me and David, we'll fight. Turkey will pay for it, right? So that's why I see that he don't want to fight him because he's a risk. He knows
he doesn't believe that he can beat David Benavidez. He don't believe. I mean, he didn't make all type of excuses. First, he was just completely ignoring it, acting like that the man that was in mandatory didn't exist. Then, then he was getting agitated when people asking him about it. Then he made an excuse talking about, oh, he's what does he bring to the table except for an extra 20 pounds on fight night? Well, you're talking about he gonna weigh an extra 20 pounds on fight night. Then David Benavidez came back and said, okay, well, if he worried about what I'm gonna weigh on fight night, I'll do a 10-pound rehydration clause. What do you have to say about that? Nothing, right?
Right.
And if we're talking about an extra 20 pounds on fight night, the night that Canelo Alvarez fought Amir Khan, right? That same night, I was staying right next to Amir Khan, right? And I talked to Amir Khan for about 30 minutes after the fight. And Amir Khan said that Canelo, I think the fight was, what was it, like at a 155 catch weight or something like that back then?
Okay.
Amir Khan said Canelo came in the ring weighing like 186 pounds that night.
Damn. Wow.
Now do the math. That's well over 20 pounds. So, like, the thing is, Canelo, man, he don't want to fight nobody and take no type of risk. He continues to make excuses, right? Even Bivol outed him. Bivol said that he lied about the whole, remember when he was acting like he was trying to get the rematch with Bivol? Bivol said that all that shit was a lie.
I missed that one.
Yeah, Bivol did an interview and said all that was a lie.
Wow.
He said Canelo never wanted the rematch. He said he would have took it. He said all of that was a lie. So, the media does a lot of shit to protect Canelo Alvarez, and they never ask him the tough questions. They never hold his feet to the fire because they're so intimidated by him.
Right.
And because you see how he acts when he gets asked questions that he don't like. He gets an attitude and starts going off. So they scared to ask him the real questions and hold his feet to the fire and tell it like it is. And that's why he got that attitude like, oh, I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what he say when anybody even comes close to asking him something that puts his back up against the wall. Oh, I can do what I want. He get an attitude. I mean, this dude is a clown. He don't want to fight nobody. So it's just like, retired. They let him do what he want to do. And I'm looking at these promoters bad too, because they should hold his feet to the fire. But these promoters, they don't give a damn about nothing but money.
Right. That's the thing about it. The promoters just want him to make the money. That's all. That's all the promoters. That's what they want to do. They use him to make the money. That's it. And Rain Magazine, I won't trust nothing they say in that Rain Magazine today. That changed. You see how it flipped, Teach. All right. I saw the comment. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Rain Magazine changed and flipped 3 times this week. 3 times this week. They had to go back and retract. So I'm not going to hold, I'm not, and it's so damn hard because like you say, the media, they ain't going to hold their feet to the fire. They're going to make it sound nice and sweet and nice. And that's what they're going to do. Yeah. So, I mean, And Canelo, like you say, I do what I want to do, and it's his stage, his career. He think his legacy's already set in stone, so he just pretty much just collecting the money. So I don't know, because what I hear was Terrence Crawford was going to get 50 million, and Canelo was going to get 75 million in the back end, if whatever the back end will be.
Yeah, he was gonna make over 100 million for this fight easily.
Yeah,
You gotta think. You gotta think he's gonna get the majority of the venue. He was getting the majority of the back end, right? On top of the 75 million guaranteed. Um, and and that's not even all the millions he was gonna get off of sponsorship and all of that. And selling his drink to VM, whatever it is, whatever that drink he got, man, he's gonna make well over 100 million for sure.
Yeah. So why turn that down and don't fight Bud Crawford? Because he's a threat. Bud Crawford's a threat.
So that's that. So the Bud Crawford fight is not even. There's so many conflicting stories.
Right. See,
It's so many.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say allegedly it's off. It was off yesterday. I know that.
Yeah.
Off yesterday. Now today, I don't know. Is he including that into that 4-fight deal? I don't know. So I just want to let me be clear on that, y'all. Okay, I don't know. All right, I don't want to be out there saying something that I don't know what I'm talking about. So
it's just this.
What's
This
up,
shit
my
is just
friend?
confusing.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's okay, money. It's all good. You can catch the replay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, this shit is a mess, man. Boxing is a mess. It's the only sport in the world. Imagine you thinking the Lakers gonna play the Phoenix Suns, and then they ain't playing them on Saturday. We gotta wait and see. Like, come on, man.
Oh,
They
man, they
don't
ain't gonna
even
do that. I know.
like the UFC don't even do shit like that. Like, if the UFC, I know a lot of people maybe in here might not be familiar with the UFC, but if the UFC announce a fight, that fight happening. Unless unless one of them get hurt, it ain't it's on and then it's off and it's back on again and then they doing this and like, man, this shit is a circus. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. DC, you're right. If they have a contract, of course the fight still be on. But see, they said they agreed, but they didn't say that the fight was happening. That was before, but I don't know about now. That was before. And look what happened. They said it was off. So and you're right. The media, I can't get nothing from them. You can't get nothing from the media. You can't get the truth because they ain't gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna disguise it or not subject to change, but they don't say that shit. Only Blue Bloods say that shit. But media, they got their ways to get you excited and then let you down. And you're right. You're right. They want to interview. They want to interview.
Yeah, and I mean the Terrence Crawford information was true though, because I mean his cousin said it,
Yeah,
right?
Uh-huh.
His cousin said it personally, so I did hear that from his cousin. His sister was saying the fight was on, and Bernie Loudmouth ass he said the fight was a go for sure. So that was that was for sure. I don't know what happened behind the scenes with Canelo. But that wasn't just rumors. That was, that was true.
Yeah,
But
I know
you
that.
just don't.
I know it was on. I do know that though. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, what happened? Why did he call it off? I just want to know that. Why was the fight canceled? Because of the Jake Paul situation? Because he was standing to make more with Jake Paul? Is that the reason?
Well, I mean, so when we look at how Canelo moving, we know that he only wants the lowest risk fight for the highest amount of money. He don't want to take no risk, even though that Terrence Crawford is somewhat of a risk, right?
Right.
He's somewhat of a risk. Whether you think he can beat Canelo or not, he's still a hell of a fighter. He's still somewhat of a risk, right?
Exactly.
But Jake Paul, he gonna get probably 3 times the amount of money, and he ain't got to take no risk at all. So if he fight, so I looked at it like, okay, if he fighting Jake Paul, he like, well, F it. I don't have to fight Terrence Crawford and take no type of risk after that because I already made the amount of money I already done made, you know what I'm saying, double fighting this
Right.
one fight with Jake Paul. That's what it's about to that's what it's looking like it's about. Now, if he signed a 4-fight deal with Turkey, that's
Right.
what they saying?
Yes.
Ain't no telling how much they ain't no telling how much Turkey paying him. If this is true that he actually inked a 4-fight deal saying I'm gonna fight my next 4 fights with Turkey Al-Sheikh, you better believe he making over $400 million.
Yep. That's what I said. I said he breaking that bank if he gonna sign a 4-fight deal with Turkey. 2
But
this year
see,
and 2 next year.
yeah. But see, it's so crazy with boxing. We don't even know if that's true.
Yeah. So
It,
yeah, I
did
know.
Turkey say that though? Did Turkey say it out of his
Yeah.
own mouth?
Yes, he
That
did.
Canelo?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
well, so it's true.
yeah, yeah.
So
Turkey
it's
said,
true.
yeah, he
So
said, yeah, he said 2 this year and 2 in 2026. Then he finished off saying, who's the lion now? So
damn. So well,
yeah,
we know one thing, man. Canelo, he a coward, but he a damn good businessman.
you ain't
One
lying.
thing I can give him, when it comes to the Mexicans, because the Mexicans, I don't even understand how Mexican fight fans
Mhm.
root for Canelo because they all about holding they nuts and Mexican pride and Mexican machismo, and Canelo ain't about none of that shit. Ain't been about none of that shit in years. You know what I'm saying? In the past 5 years, he ain't been about none of that shit. So we can't look at him as a traditional Mexican, I'll fight anybody type of fighter, but he a hell of a businessman.
Right.
Like he a hell of a businessman. That's one thing I can't give to him.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said too. That's what I said too, man. One thing about it, he's a damn good businessman. So he getting money from the TV deal over there in Mexico. I forgot Aztec or Aztec or something like that. And I mean, he doing his thing, and I think he lived San Diego. Well, at least I know that was Eddie Reynolds with Jim that said San Diego. So I mean, hey, I ain't get your money though. I ain't mad at nobody getting their money. So but yeah. So Turkey said it out his mouth. So that means it's true. So and plus his contract is over with PBC also. I do know that.
Yeah, that was over with. I think his last fight.
Yeah, right. A last fight. Exactly. Yeah. So I thought it was over in September. I said, wait a minute, they can't do that, right? But no, Samson told me no, his contract been was over with last fight. So it was only a 3-fight deal. So
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah, man. I think if we look at the big picture though,
mhm,
um, Canelo's exposing boxing and everybody in boxing for
mhm,
what it is. Shit already.
mhm. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
here. I hear
okay,
you.
yeah. So he's exposing boxing and everybody in boxing, the promoters, all these executives and things that they don't really give a damn about nothing but money. They'll put all of they pride and morals to the side if they can make a bag. They can make
Yeah.
a bag. These promoters too, because the only reason that he's able to do these things is because they letting him do these things. If they held their foot down and said, you know what, nah, we don't want to deal with Canelo unless he's, gonna give us fights that the fans want.
Mhm.
But they're letting him just do anything that he want because they looking at the big picture and they saying, okay, well, shit, we can make a lot of money off of it too. So we don't give a damn if he fight KQKC if we can make a whole bunch of money off of it. You see what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Right. They money hungry. but they're not trying to get something for the fighter, like a medical plan or something like that.
Right.
They ain't putting their energy in something like that. So. But Money Brown said, Keon, don't go overboard now calling my dude a coward. Don't make me tell these people that fade you ducking. That's Money Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else you want to call it? I mean, he a coward, but a damn good businessman. We just gotta call it for what it is, man.
Okay. Now drink more water. Now he just came in and said he listening on the move, OG. But Bud versus Canelo is confirmed for September. Turk confirmed it last night. Bud too. Okay. So that's what Drink More Water said. So okay. Because I know when he made the announcement today, he didn't say nothing about Bud at all. So but we'll see. Because right now, everything Boston, man, you got to play it by ear now. You just got to see now, and that's a shame.
The boxing confusing. This shit like being in kindergarten, trying to figure out if the little girl in your class like you or not. For real. For real, she like you one day, the next day she don't like you, the next day she want to play with you, the next day she don't.
Right.
It's crazy as hell, man.
I'm like man, right? You basically at this point, you just gotta wait and see. Wait and see if it happens or not. That's the thing about it. A Bud, he thought it was on at the first time he made that announcement, and then of course it was off, and now it's back on. So I don't know. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Because some of these fighters don't even know. The fighters don't even know. Bud even know it was off until they told him. But so I don't know, man. It's boxing.
I think these promoters, man, it's about ego too when they got that money behind them, right? When they got that money behind them, they want to show they the biggest and baddest. Like, oh, I'm gonna go grab all the fighters I can get. I'm the biggest and baddest. And Turkey the same way, but he holding his nuts because he know he got more money than everybody. So I think him going to get Canelo for him is just kind of ego thing. Like, yeah, look what I'm doing. Can't none of y'all compete with me. I can go grab anybody I want. I mean, we got to call these things for what it is.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, because I seen somebody like, how is he profiting? I mean, I don't really think that he care about that shit. He just flexing on motherfuckers. Like, look, y'all can't compete with me. I think that's just what it's about. Because I mean, we seen Al do that shit when Al got all that money. He came in and got the PBC. Couldn't nobody compete with him at first for a minute. That's why he was flexing on people. He was going grabbing all the best young fighters and flexing his muscle on them. Like, y'all can't do, like, we got the money over here at PBC and y'all can't do nothing about it. We're going to get all the fighters and we're going to put on the biggest events. Because remember,
there you go, Edward Moore. There go Edward Morris, the link right there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, in Golden Boy, Top Rank, and all them other promotional companies, they was pissed off because they couldn't compete with PBC, right? Getting fighters, and they sued them.
They sued them. Right.
They sued them. Yep. Right. And remember, Eddie Hearn came in and he tried to do it. He tried to flex on everybody and do it, but it didn't work because fighters was like, shit. This dude don't even know what we getting paid, what Al Heyman paying us. They was laughing at him. Like, we ain't finna leave Al Heyman, like, because none of them promoters really knew what the fighters was getting paid with Al Heyman because he was keeping that shit, he was keeping it underground.
Well, he was getting paid off the back end,
Off the back end, so they didn't know. Yeah, and so Eddie Hearn tried to do it, as far as Top Rank, he ain't, what I'm saying, Bob Arum's a shrewd businessman. He don't give a damn. He gonna keep all that shit in his pocket. And So
Right,
so
in-house.
now
Yeah.
now we seeing Turkey do it, but he able to do it on a much bigger level because he got more money than all of them ever had combined.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we seen this shit happen before. It's just now it's happening with a foreign man that got more money than all of them.
Yep. So now, they gotta step up to the plate with some money. Now, I hear rumors that a bunch of investors and want to invest in PBC, American billionaires, you know, and they want to because they want to keep boxing over here or something they're doing or something. I don't know, but I'm not, you know, I haven't got that confirmed yet, you know, but I heard something about that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cause I know PBC they haven't went all the way in with Turkey yet, but they have loaned them they fighters, you know, his fighters rather. Cause Al's still gonna get a cut, no matter who go there and fight, if they still under Al advisory, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
still
Al is a real businessman.
yeah.
He gonna get
So
him some bread regardless.
oh yeah, like he did Danny Jacobs. I tell everyone. Danny Jacobs fought for the zone, but he still had to pay Al a cut, you know.
Yeah,
So yeah, you know, so hey man. So basically, we gotta sit and wait, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, we gotta. I guess it's a. We gotta sit and wait. I'm gonna go try to find that interview with Turkey.
Yeah. Okay.
See,
Okay.
yeah, see exactly what he said.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
that's probably yeah. Yeah. So check that out. Yeah, I was trying to see on. I had Jose Benavidez on. Yeah, you know, I did ask you a question too. So
yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So he
yeah,
said. So you said that he said that Benavidez hits the hardest, but he didn't say that he was. I mean, Morrell hits the
right,
hardest, but
right.
he didn't say that he was the best fighter out of all of them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he said that Morrell hits the hardest. He said David said he hits hard. You know, but he said everybody they fought was the best until they fought the next guy. You know, like they said Demetrius Andrade. He said they thought he was the best. He said he was nervous for David when he fought Demetrius Andrade because of different
Mm,
angles and things like that. You know, Demetrius Andrade, you know, he can move. He's a southpaw and things like that. But David took him out. Then Callum Plant, the same thing with Callum Plant. He thought Callum Plant was going to be a threat on whatever with his movement. But of course, David defied the odds and came back. And now Morrell, he said Morrell was young, hungry, you know, and had good legs, you know. But David had a good game plan. They did by going to the body and taking the legs away from him, and that's what happened. Because David Morrell said he couldn't do anything, you know, the legs, you know. And so that's what he was saying basically, you know. Yeah. So, but
yes.
yeah. So Morrell is strong and everything, but he said muscles just don't win fights. You know, just because you got muscles don't mean anything. You know, that's what he's saying. So
And looking at the fight to me,
mhm,
because it don't seem like that he like answered the question directly. Like he kind
mhm.
of like went around, like, well, yeah, he the hardest puncher, but everybody is that we fought been the best. I don't know, but to me, it looks like that Dave Morrell was. I think that he better than Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant, my God. But I think that if David Morrell and Caleb Plant fight, I would definitely pick Morrell over Plant. I
Yeah.
hate to say that because Plant, my guy, he one of my favorite fighters, but I would have to pick Morrell. I would have to pick Morrell over Demetrius Andrade.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, to me, I would definitely have to say that Morrell, just by watching all of them fights, that Morrell is the best fighter that he's fought so far. What would you say?
Yeah, I say so too. I think that's the best fight, and I think it brought the best out of David. You know, that's what I think. I think Morrell is the
Hmm.
best, you know, because see, I thought Morrell was gonna do a lot of lateral movement because you know that's how he boxed. he moves and things like that, but he pretty much stayed in the pocket. You know, he didn't do a lot of lateral movement. You know, he might change angles and bring it back to the center, but not too much on lateral move. David didn't have to go look for him. He was right there. Yeah, he was right there. So that's how I saw it. So
I think that he fought David pretty much the best way you can. Because if you get to moving all around and stuff like that, I think David's the type of fighter, man. He just gonna hunt you down and cut off the ring, and eventually, and you're gonna wear yourself down because of the amount of pressure that he puts on you nonstop, trying to move around,
Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. Because he's gonna make you fight him,
Yeah, he's
regardless.
gonna make you fight.
Yeah. So you might well get ready when you get ready to fight him. And I think that's a good attribute for David. Walking down, so you're not spilling a lot of energy, but when you moving on the back foot trying to get out the way, man, you're gonna eventually get tired, especially when you get in the later rounds. So, but yeah. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, so man, but yeah, man. So, but I appreciate you, Key, man, coming up, man. And anything else you want to go over, man?
Nah, man. Just um did you ask him, or did he say who he think is the most difficult fight between Bivol and Beterbiev?
No. What they want Bivol first. I didn't ask them that. Man, should have. Yeah, but they want Bivol first. Then they want Benavidez on second. And now they say Turkey invited them over, and they will be going over to Dubai on February the 22nd. So yeah. So they'll be over there for that fight. Yeah. So man, but I don't know about that Benavidez fight with Benavidez, because that dude hit hard, man. Bibble, yeah, he'll bounce you, he not box you. He'll box you a little bit, but Benavidez, he'll punch you. But then again, Bibble, he moves here, moves there, but Benavidez just got that power, man. He just got that concrete brick hand, So, I don't know. But we seen the best of David, and also Key. He said that last fight they was gonna break up the team because they was having some disagreements, So, but they worked it out, and he glad they worked it out, and they pretty much came together, for this fight. So, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. We didn't hear about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch the full interview. I was able to catch some of it, but I might have to go back and watch the full interview.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, so I don't know had to do with Rio or anything like that. I don't know, but he didn't go into specifics, but he still got Pacheco over there. I know that. So, but yeah, that's interesting, man. I don't know what happened. He was in Puerto Rico on vacation, so he didn't have long. So, but it was a pretty good interview. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, KQ, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man, always. All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay. All right, man. Nick Ball, y'all. Y'all remember Nick Ball? All right. Well, Nick Ball. Now they are trying to make a fight with short Nick Ball and Monster in the way. That's right, Monster in the way. That's right. Now, of course, Frank Warren, who is the promoter, is trying to make this fight happen in December. Now, I don't know why the hell These guys always trying to make fights 8, 9, 10 months away. Anything can happen between that time. You know? So, I don't know. Man, what's up, Ricky E245? And that chat. Oh, what's going on, Rick? Ricky E, baby, in the building. He said OG versus Raccoon. It's September 2025 on the undercard of Canelo versus Crawford card. Man, I ain't seen that Raccoon in a while, man. You know, in hibernation, they don't come out in the winter, right? So don't talk him up this summer. Don't talk him up, for real. All right, man. Y'all didn't have no questions for Jose, man. Y'all cold blooded. Y'all had no questions for Jose. Was I doing a good job? So I was answering the question y'all want to ask, probably, right? Okay, that's probably what it was, right? I did just such a good job, all right? So Obadiah is a problem. Yes, Obadiah is a problem. Only problem with Obadiah is nobody up there. That's the problem, you know? Yeah, Ricky, you're a smart ass, Rick. Yes, you are, right? Obadiah, God damn, it did bruise her. Obadiah, yeah, he's a problem. But only thing about it is, Obadiah up there is no competition up there. You know, yeah, AK man, I appreciate your question. Yeah, you got the 2 questions saying, man, I appreciate that, bro. Yes, sir, man. Yes. Don't sleep on Zerto, OG. Now, Zerto too. Now, I really was high on Zerto. Now, I kind of went down on him when he lost, right? But I think he can be revived, you know. So yes, sir. Oh yeah. It was a good interview, Mark. Y'all can catch on the replay, okay? And I appreciate you, man. But yeah, Zerto too slow, not enough skills. Yeah, see, that was the problem with Zerto. He just is, he was just too slow. But he's big. He punch hard. He just got to pick up the speed, And I don't know how you do that. I think you can do it with weights, like practice punching with weights. That build up your speed too. Now I know they used to. I don't know how they do it now. I mean, this is a different time now. But so we'll see. We'll see. And boxing's in a place right now that you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like good and goddamn plenty. You don't know what you're gonna get. Day after day after day. We always got some type of news going on. And good or bad or ugly. I mean, now, let me keep going. Now, we got Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia's father. Now, he stated that, first of all, Derrick James did nothing. Derrick James is a good trainer, a good young up-and-coming trainer. Well, I think he already up, but younger, yes. Now, he believes, that Devin Haney is pretty much has some mental issues when it comes to getting back in that ring. Now, I don't know how true that is, but they are testing with USADA. Now, I told Champ's side that USADA is not just for amateurs. They also are for pros. Now, USADA, yes, that people use USADA for Olympic style testing because the Olympics use it a lot because they get everything. Well, Ryan, they are doing that to be on the safe side. Now, they did sign with VADA, but they don't trust Victor Conte, who's is under investigation as I speak. And rightfully so. You just having a little insurance. That's all he's saying. Because he don't trust Victor. He don't trust Bill Haney. He don't trust Margaret Goodwin, the head of VADA. He don't trust none of their asses. So therefore, he having a little insurance. They're going to test what they test. Same time, or basically around the same cycle of time, whatever. You know. So, but now, Ryan went back to Team Canelo, Eddie Reynoso. Now, he liked Eddie. He said, Ryan didn't like being in Texas. This is what he's saying, not me. He said Ryan likes to be in Texas. I mean San Diego. And he said that's where his what's going on in the boxing source. What's going on, baby? All right. Yes, sir. Man. So Ryan basically wants to be there. His family is there, his son is there, his wife is there, and plus Henry, they are roommates right now because Ryan is in training camp. He's in training camp right now. And of course, you got Jaime McGee is in there. What's going on, D1? What time you come on tonight, man? All right? Put it in the chat. Okay? Cause I won't be through there tonight. Okay? Because I know you come on Fridays. I'm going to be through there tonight. Okay? So, yeah, boxing is like a box of damn chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, Barbara D. Because Canelo fight was off. Now, it said it's back on. But they say Ring Magazine. You can't trust Ring Magazine. But Turkey did come out and say, that Canelo did sign a 4-fight deal. Now he didn't say how much, but I tell you one thing, it's a lot of damn money. I bet you it's a lot of money because he was tending to make a lot of money with Jake Paul. Okay, 10 p.m. OG. Okay, 10 p.m. Okay, wait a minute. Is that Central Time? Okay, is that Central Time? Okay. So I just need to know, is that Central Time or Eastern Time? Because if that's 10 o'clock, that's 9 o'clock my time. Is that Central, Eastern, or whatever? All right. Because I want to drop by there, man, today. Eastern? Okay. Okay, that's 9 o'clock my time. Okay. No problem, bro. All right. Because I know you mentioned to me a couple times. Okay. Now, Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez, that fight is gone. That fight is scrapped. That fight is not going to happen. Okay? Now, Turkey got to be paying Canelo a lot of money, like Keon said. A lot of money. Because ain't no damn way you're going to turn down a fight with Jake Paul fan base, your fan base, and what y'all stand to make. Now, that goes to show you something. That goes to show you that Turkey got to be paying him a lot of money. A lot of money. And I ain't mad at Canelo. I am not mad at Canelo because Canelo, get your damn money. Get your damn money. Money is hard to come by. I don't care what nationality you are, but get your damn money. Now, Turkey is a dictator, no doubt about it. And this goes to show you. This goes to show you he's a dictator. It's his way or the high goddamn way. Man, what's up, the boxing source? My guy. Yes, sir. He said, man, Jake Paul done announced a few fights that he was going to have. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jake Paul, man, he a piece of work too. Boxing source, man, you just can't trust nobody. Nobody to give you the straight answers no more, and you got to go seek out, you got to paste shit together. You got to, okay, well, he said this over here. You got to go do the research. It's like goddamn back in school. You got to research it and see, okay, wait a minute. Well, if he's fighting at Allegiant Stadium, then how can he fight on that day in this football? You got to go figure out shit. I don't want to do all that. You know. Now, Jake Paul on Twitter right now calling Canelo a duck. Yeah, okay, Jake, that sounds good. But Canelo is a professional fighter. Canelo is a professional fighter. Now, I know he got his flaws or this and that, but Canelo fought everybody, y'all. Okay? I'm going to be honest. One thing about Canelo Alvarez, he is a guy that has, what, down there 70-something fights under his belt. I mean, he has seen it and done it. He has seen every style. I'm going to have to be honest. You know, now he's at a state and point in his life and career that he don't have to do none of that shit no more. And this is what he's telling everybody. You know, it's money time now. He did all the fighting. He fought Floyd Mayweather at 18 years of age. 18, damn it. That was back in 2015. We're in 2025. You gotta give him his credit. You gotta give him something. You gotta give him his credit now. Now, he was 23. Okay, 23. My fault. Okay, I'm sorry. Thanks, S-Tech. All right. Matter of fact, let me get another microphone for you. you and D1. Let me get another mic for y'all. All right. He fought Trout and Mosley. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I mean, so, I'm not, yeah, we want to see him fight the best. Yes, we want to see David Benavidez and Canelo. Yes, we do. We want to see that fight. But they ain't going to make that fight. Canelo don't want to fight him. And Canelo feels that, hey, I do what I want to do. Now, Jake Paul, you can't call nobody no coward because you're not a real boxer. Now, Mike Tyson, he needed the money. So I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, Mike Tyson was only worth $7 million before he fought Jake Paul. Okay? If we're going to be honest, just be honest, goddammit. He was only worth $7 million. Now, he had way more than that in his career. We know that. We know that he ain't a good businessman. He blew a lot of money, and Don King took the rest. I mean, you're going to be honest, let's be honest, shit. All right, what's going on, DZ? She said, why people keep saying Canelo a coward, etc., etc. So why would you want your favorite fighter, in this case, Benavidez, fighting him? Makes no sense. Ask Benavidez to fight someone else. Oh, okay. Yeah, Benavidez been as mandatory for a long time. Now, why did they make Canelo fight him or strip him? Or did he strip him? I don't know. I stopped keeping up with that. But sometimes Jay Paul versus Chuck Norris just yeah, Jay Paul, fight Chuck Norris. Jay Paul, I get it. You want a payday. You want a big payday. You want to be famous. You want to do this and that. Well, you're doing a good job with MVP. All right? You got Amanda Serrano over there. What's the other girl name? Big girl, Shadeja Green. I mean, you're doing a great job over there. Okay? I mean, Canelo, yes, that would have made you grow a little bit bigger. But no, I'm sorry. All right? The boxing source, the WBC didn't strip Canelo, but the IBF did. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so they did strip him. Okay, with the IBF strip him, but the WBC didn't. Of course, we know the WBC ain't gonna do it. The Boston Soil, we know the WBC ain't gonna do it. We do know that. No. But anyway, but see, Turkey, let me see what Charles saying. I saw he said Turkey in the corner of my eye. See, Turkey now he's showing y'all he's a dictator. My way or the highway. I got the money. It's gonna be my way. My fault. That's the one I want, Charles. Yes, sir. Charles said all the people who was talking about good about Turkey, wait till he start fixing fights, money, talk, bullshit, war. Oh, yes, sir. And feel good to get hurt, but Turkey is good for boxing. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact, OG. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But so exactly because it wasn't mandated by Suleiman. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Suleiman's a trip. I bet his father turned over in his grave today. Man. But I mean, it is what it is, y'all. I mean, y'all hit the like button too. I'm been talking all day and great interview, and and no fight this weekend. Okay, except for Chisora and Wallen. They fighting tomorrow afternoon over in the UK. But next week, we got Barbosa. Well, first of all, Friday we got Keyshawn and Barentech. Then that's Saturday. Okay, Q back on double duty, y'all. I'm back on double duty. All right, we got Barbosa, Catterall, Regis, Pro, Gray also. So we back on double duty next week. All right, so we're making up for this week. So we're going to get one Friday night and one Saturday night. And I'm very interested in Keyshawn Davis, that fight. Now, many people said, listen, Shakur Stevenson, Javante Davis, that is the biggest fight. Okay? All right, yes, sir. I will preview that Chisora Wallen fight later. Oh, okay. Boxing Source. All right. Hey, drop your link in there, Boxing Source. All right. You can't do it. Hey, let me give you a wrench. All right. Yeah. Boxing Source, good guy. Good guy, Boxing Source. Big guy, too. Big guy. But he cool, though. All right. Yeah. But let me give him a wrench. All right, real fast. All right. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I forgot you don't have a wrench. Yeah, sir. So drop your link in there, Boxing Source. All right, for everybody to come check you out, man. Okay. If y'all haven't subscribed to Boxing Source, man, y'all go subscribe to a big brother too. All right, big dude. You know you big as hell, dude. I ain't talking about big like this. I'm talking about tall, man, real tall. But anyway, but yeah, drop your link in there, man. All right. Yes, sir. Booze, travel. What's going on? I can say I'm not falling for that whole Middle East boxing deal right now, because I still say it's going to leave there as quick as it showed up there after they see the big fights they want to see. Yes. I'm with you on that, dude. I'm with you on that. I told everybody that gonna happen sooner or later. Y'all gonna see. Just like the zone. The zone came in here, and like Keon said, the zone came in here and tried to follow the Al Heyman model. And it didn't work out like they thought it would. Now, Turkey, and I told you, Turkey got a boss. That's not his money. That's the public investment fund money. All right. That's the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia money. And when they see that going low, okay, cut it, and cut them cords, and cut that lifeline, baby. All right. But like I say, I'm gonna sit back and watch. But I'm still gonna call these fights. I'm still gonna call these fights on the 22nd, the 14th, the 15th. I'm gonna call all these fights March the 1st. All right. I don't care who fighting. I'm gonna call that fight. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You better go ahead and subscribe right now. All right. But one thing about it is, we got some good fighters out there, y'all. And it's a shame that sometimes money is the root of all evil. And sometimes money can pretty much, mess up a bad dream, a good dream. So, but we still love the sport of boxing. That's one thing I can say. Now, Canelo, Bud Crawford, is that a good fight? I don't believe in jumping up weight classes. I never did. I never will. I'm sorry. I don't believe in it. But I will call a fight. I will call that fight. No. The boo trouble, I'm with you too, bro. I don't blame none of them guys. Go get your money. You're right. Go get your money, though. Because if they can't sell and do what Canelo and Gervonta Davis do, then hell, they want to get paid too because they're getting hurt. They might have brain damage 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Get your shit. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, you can do it in a way where 2-fight deal, 1-fight deal, you know? So I ain't mad. And like Bud Crawford, I want Bud Crawford. I want Bud Crawford to get that money. You know, we want him to do well. We want him to go out. Because his legacy already been established. Now he just got to ride off in the sunset with a pocket full of money. And then, man, now you living a good life. You know, and it was worth it. And now Bud Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, them guys is not gonna have a problem with their speech, their memory, because they didn't fight like that. They didn't have no big fights like that. Kevin House, what to do, brother? What's good with you? And if you watching this replay, make sure you hit the like button. All right? And I hope you enjoyed that interview if you're watching this replay. All right? I appreciate it. And thank everyone that subscribed. Okay? So yeah. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them, you know, get their money and, you know, and I want to see especially these young fighters. These guys are young. Because boxing's a young sport. Boxing's a young sport. You only got a little window. And 37, 38, 40 tops. Hey, if you ain't made it by then, okay, well, it's most likely you're not going to make it. You know, but, you know, at least come out to sport with something. You know, besides the promoters sitting back, collecting and talking about that money, all right, get a medical plan. Get something like that together for these fighters. So they won't be walking around looking like a zombie in 10 years. Talking like James Toney. No offense, but I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, you know. I mean, trying to work something out. You know, take it out their purse. You know, or whatever. You know, you paying for VADA? God damn it. Oh. And BETTIN ain't no damn doctor. Ain't on investigation. So look out for these young brothers, man, out there boxing and stuff. You know, I'm all for boxing. I'm all for looking out for the fighter too, though. Now, okay. Now, Bob said, this is what I have to call cap. Because you can't say Tank not having fights like that. Frank Martin had some pop. Ryan definitely had some pop. But how do you defend once Tank to fight Shakur? How can I defend once? Well, Tank and Shakur fight ain't gonna go like that. Shakur don't fight like that. Tank don't fight like that. Yeah, Tank got pop where he can knock you out. Yeah. But he ain't gonna have no brain damage. Just one punch knockout, maybe. So what you talking about? Frank ain't got that type of power either. There's very few fighters, and that's up in the higher class, weight classes, that punches like that. Bob. Bubs. You know? Tank ain't gonna have that problem. Shakur's not gonna have that problem. They just don't fight like that. And when I'm talking about fight like that, I'm talking about toe-to-toe and things like that. Shakur ain't gonna fight toe-to-toe. We know that. Okay? Let's just put the pin in that bitch. Okay? Pop. Okay? We know that. And Tank will walk you down. And Tank, yeah, he'll go down to the body and this and that. I'm talking about the head right now. All right? Yeah, he would catch you with one like he did Frank Martin. All right? He caught him with a bam, bam. and he went down. You know, now that is not going to happen in every fight. But when you fight like Benavidez fight, things like that, you know, then it's something different. Okay, it's something different. All right. No. But yeah. So no, they ain't no cap now. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. He said was brought up to Tank's weight. Yeah. Okay. Was weight drained. He said Ryan was weight drained and Frank Martin was brought up to Tank weight. Now I don't know about that. Because Frank Martin, he fights at 135. Now, somebody tell me, how is he brought up to Tank weight? Tank fight at 135 too. So, what you talking about? So, but I don't get it. But Ryan, they said Ryan was drained. Ryan was drained. They keep saying, they always say that. And you have rehydration clause. Oh, he was drained. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was in great shape. He was in great shape. He just got hit with a body shot. That's it. Matter of fact, it wasn't nothing to that fight, really, but a body shot. You know? One thing about Gervonta Davis, you know, and he ain't my favorite fighter. Jamel Charlo, my favorite fighter, but Gervonta Davis gonna always be the inferior fighter. Everybody always gonna be bigger than him. Always. Because he don't grow no more. He stopped growing. But Devin, you know, them big guys, they gonna grow. Matter of fact, Frank Martin probably won't grow either. I'm looking at his height and his age. Tank is 30 years old. He through growing. He through growing. You know? So Tank, 135. Matter of fact, Tank is a small 135 pounder. He can fight at 130 if he wants to. Matter of fact, Lamar Rose is bigger than Tank. So, but to each his own, y'all. To each his own. Man, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat on your way out. Because that's all KQ got for y'all today. All right? Y'all have a great evening. Man, and I hope everybody enjoy that interview. All right? And with that, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC Boston Network, go ahead and subscribe right now. All right? I appreciate it. I come on every day, except Tuesdays, at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. If there's a fight on, I will call that fight. All right? He said, yeah, folks, don't know that Lamont is bigger than Tank. Yeah. Yeah, folks don't know. Yeah, folks don't know that Lamont is bigger than Tank. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand. Tank is a small 135 pounder. You know, that's why everybody's always bigger than him. You know. But anyway, and don't forget, me and Knockout Boston, we're gonna be live right here on Sunday morning. We're gonna talk about everything's going on right now in sport of boxing. Boxing's crazy right now. You know, but come Sunday morning, we don't know what fight gonna be made. Come Sunday morning, we don't know who's gonna be fighting. Come Sunday morning, we're gonna know what's gonna happen. Hell, who knows? Canelo might retire before Sunday. I don't know. All right, I'm just throwing it out there, right? But I don't know. But this is the way boxing is going today. And with that, man, much love, peace and love to everyone. Keep your head on a swivel. All right, I appreciate everybody that came in today. I think we had close to 100 people with the interview today, and I thank everybody. All right, I think I'm subscribed, but I'm going to check, and I'm not. If I'm not, then I will. Hey, I appreciate that, the Booze Traveler. All right, yes, sir, and I appreciate you. Okay, yes, sir. I only watch your channel and a moderate one. Okay, hey man, look, I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate that, Booze Traveler. All right, you know, I keep it straight down the line. You know, I'm not I ain't gonna clickbait or nothing like that. Evan Moore, what's going on? I'm sorry, OG. Can you drop the link again for me, brother? Okay. All right. Well, I'm about to. Okay. I only got about 2 or 3 minutes, but here, let me drop the link again. Okay. Go ahead. All right. There you go. Okay. There you go, man. Only got 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. You want to say something? Now go right ahead. Okay, because I usually leave out to my parents at 1 o'clock. So yes, come on through. There go the link right there, bro. All right. And don't forget, if there's a fight on, I will call that fight. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's free or pay-per-view, I will call the fight. All right. So with that, all right. Okay, here we go. My man, Coach Eddie, is up in here. What's going on, Ed? What's happening, man?
Hey, what's going on, OG? How you making out this Friday, brother?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, brother. How you doing?
Oh, I can't complain, man. Yeah, just wanted to tap in, man. You rose up, you asked a good question a few minutes ago about is this fight is a good fight, between Bud and Crawford, man. And for Crawford, I got to say, yeah, because like I say, he gonna get his bag. He probably getting 40, 50 million.
Right.
And like I say, yeah, 40, 50, yeah, 50 million, probably a little bit on the back end. And as far as Canelo, one thing I can say about Canelo, I'm one of Canelo's biggest haters, man. It's a known fact, bro. I'm one of his biggest haters, but one thing I cannot dispute is this man's ability to rob the bank, man. It's second to none. It's Mayweather first, and then him second. This dude that went over there to the zone, hit him up for 300 million. Went to Al Heyman, hit him up for about 100, 125 mil. Now he finna go hit Turkey out of Sheik up for about 200 mil. This man literally done hit for $500 million, man. Picking and choosing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. And one thing about this Bud fight, see, people, I like Bud. Bud is my man now. I like Bud. I like Errol. And for people that don't believe me, it's possible to like both fighters. It's possible to like two fighters. But a lot of people talk, you got to pick a side. That was like watching two brothers fight. Right. You know what I'm saying? When I've seen that fight, you know what I'm saying? But Bud was able to parlay that win against Errol Spence and catapult himself into somewhere where he would not have been if he wouldn't have beat Spence like that. You know what I'm saying? And kudos to him. But this fight between Bud and Crawford, Bud and Canelo, it fits Canelo's criteria, which is a small and an older fighter. That's what he's been doing.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. But do you think he's taking a risk though with Bud Crawford with his speed, with his boxing abilities?
Well, you know what, KQ, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I don't believe Bud is a tremendous fighter. Bud is not going to show Canelo anything that he has never seen before. And the reason why I say that, because this guy has been in, even though those guys were older, they were still good. Canelo's resume is a lot better than Bud Crawford's. Put it like this. Canelo will be Bud's best fighter that he ever fought, but Bud won't be the best fighter that Canelo ever fought.
Right.
He probably be maybe about the 6th or 7th best fighter that he ever fought, which is Floyd Mayweather, Bivol, Triple G. You could probably throw Danny Jacobs in there just because Danny Jacobs is a bigger guy than Crawford. He's 6'1", big guy. Arislandi Lara. So this he's not going to be able to. Bud's not going to be able to show Canelo anything that he hasn't seen before. Plus, people don't know that Canelo has some of the absolute best sparring in boxing, hands down. He brings in a lot of slick black fighter. He had Ronald Ellis in camp. He had Rashidi Ellis in camp. He got Hernandez, a Cuban fighter, 6'2" middleweight, who's a phenom. He got his other Cuban fighter he sparred with. So Canelo has great sparring, man. And Bud's not going to be able to show Canelo nothing that he never seen before. And it's, to be honest, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. I want Bud to win. I'm be pulling, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bud gets stretched.
Yeah. The size, yeah. So, okay, Ed, man, I appreciate you, brother. Man, what you coach, boxing?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been coaching and I've been involved in boxing for over 30 years. I had about 60, 70 amateur fights. I had 3 pro fights. I was 3-0 the pro. I just had to do it. I turned professional at an older age, and then I have my own boxing gym that I run. I like 15 years in my boxing gym, so I train fighters, you know, and I help pros also.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cause you sound like you from the South. You from the South?
Yeah, you better believe it, man. You know, I'm from Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? From down south. You said it right.
Okay, yeah. All right, man, that's cool. All right, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate boxing just like you do, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, KQ.
Yes, sir. And I hope you can come back again. All right, you always
Yes, sir.
welcome back. And
Yes,
like
sir.
I call fights on Saturdays when they come on for those that's working, things like that, truck drivers. So you're always welcome, bro. All right.
All right, my brother. Take care. Stay up, brother.
Okay, you too, brother. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. All right, man. Good call, Coach Eddie. Got to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody. I hope y'all appreciate the interview. Man, listen, this ain't my channel. It's my network, but it's also y'all network. All right. So I'm working for y'all and I'm working for me. So with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love to everyone. All right. And I'm out of here. Peace and love, and keep your head on the swivel. I will. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.